Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're counting down the top 3 most haunted places in America. And at number 3, we have a place that's infamous for its dark past and chilling sightings. The Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This place was built with a mission to reform prisoners through complete isolation. But what happened behind these walls was anything but reformative. It became a nightmare for those who were trapped inside. Prisoners were kept in pitch-dark cells, sometimes hooded during transfers so they couldn't see anything. Imagine the psychological torment, losing your sight, your voice, and your sense of reality. Once inside, they weren't even allowed to whistle or hum. Just silence and darkness. But the horrors didn't stop there. During winter, prisoners would endure what was called cold water dunking. Then they would be hung on the wall until ice formed on their bodies. If prisoners were too chatty, staff would place clamps on their tongue. As if that wasn't enough, they would place them in what they called the mad chair. The mad chair would heavily restrain the prisoners and cause them to lose their limbs. It wouldn't be until 142 years later that the prison finally closed its doors due to the prison being overcrowded and outdated. The prison is now a historic site. To this day, visitors and staff have stated seeing shadowy figures and being touched by invisible entities. One staff member stated that they had an incident of being held down and were unable to move. Next, we're going to move on to number 2, the Villisca Axe Murder House. This place is shrouded in mystery, murder, and ghost sightings that will send chills down your spine. In the early hours of June 10, 1912, this quiet town of Villisca, Iowa, was shattered by a gruesome crime. 8 people, a family, and 2 young guests were brutally murdered with an axe while they slept in their beds. The killer was never caught, and the house has remained haunted ever since. Over a century later, the Villisca Axe Murder House is one of America's most haunted locations. Visitors and paranormal investigators have reported chilling experiences, unexplained noises, ghostly apparitions, and objects moving on their own. Many who have entered the house say they feel an overwhelming sense of dread. Some have seen shadowy figures lurking in the darkness, while others have heard footsteps when no one else was around. EVP recordings have captured ghostly whispers, and some even claim to be touched by unseen hands. But what makes this house so haunted? Some believe the spirits of the victims still linger, unable to find peace after such a brutal and senseless murder. Others think the house's dark energy is linked to the violent act that took place there so long ago. Today, the Villisca Axe Murder House is open for tours and overnight investigations. And many say that on quiet nights, you can still feel the tragic energy of that terrible night. A chilling reminder that some spirits refuse to rest. So what do you think? Are the spirits of Villisca still lurking in the darkness? Or is it simply the power of a tragic story that keeps this house alive in our minds? Lastly, but not least, the top haunted place in America is the Emily Morgan Hotel, a place with a rich history and a dark supernatural reputation that will send shivers down your spine. Built in the late 1800s, the Emily Morgan Hotel has served as a hospital, a military headquarters, and now a luxurious hotel. But beneath its beautiful facade lies a chilling secret: the spirits of those who once walked these halls and never left. guests and staff have reported strange encounters for decades. Doors opening and closing on their own, unexplained footsteps echoing through empty hallways, and chilling whispers that seem to come from nowhere. It is said that some rooms are especially active, with guests feeling an icy presence or seeing apparitions lurking in the shadows. One of the most famous stories is about a woman in a white dress seen wandering through the hallways late at night. Staff members have also reported feeling sudden cold spots and sensing unseen presences watching them. Some guests have even experienced phantom touches or felt someone sit on their beds when no one else was there. But what's behind these hauntings? Many believe the spirits are those of patients and military personnel who once occupied the building. Some say a former nurse or patient still roams the halls, protecting the secrets of this historic site or seeking justice for the past. Today, the Emily Morgan Hotel is a popular destination for ghost hunter and paranormal enthusiasts. And if you stay overnight, you might just encounter the restless spirits that refuse to leave this historic landmark behind. So, do you believe in ghosts? Would you dare spend a night in any of these haunted locations? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this spooky story, don't forget to subscribe for more haunted tales. Thanks for watching.